Germany and their business news channels seem to be really enthusiastic about the XRP ledger. It's been about 2 years now that I've been noticing this. And I mean, they're not the only ones. There are other countries, of course, like Brazil, Singapore, Japan, South Korea. All these places are just nuts for XRP. And they tend to bring forward the real news, much like what I try to do here on this channel. And it's interesting to see how they analyze this, but they're thinking that there's going to be a really huge breakout coming. Now, that's obvious to me. I don't even think you need to be an accomplished chart analyst to kind of see, this powder keg that's just ready to blow. And so he's pointing this out in this chart here. And so I'm going to share this with you, but let's take a quick look. They're saying that breakout zone is at about $3.40. We know that right now XRP is just hovering somewhere around $3.02. He's thinking that anytime or as soon as we hit that 340 plus, that's going to be the inception of that new breakout. And a new all-time high at $3.90 is coming anytime soon. And yeah, it does look like it's a week or two away maybe. He believes XRP is on the verge of a major breakout that could happen anytime soon. So yeah, I mean, if you just look at the XRP chart, and then you just look at the history of the other bull runs, just kind of look at them. You can see that it's basically just been creating a new floor, so to speak, and it's going to launch from that floor. And that's what you've seen. You've been seeing it ranging right to 270, 290, to whatever, to 315, and it's just kind of been hanging out there for a couple months now, maybe. And that's how it works. That's how these markets tend to work. Some people, I think, are calling it a cup and handle. There's a significance to that because we're on the handle end of it. Here's your cup, and there's just a little cup here, really, handle, if you will. And once it reaches a certain point, that $3.40 mark that he's talking about, because he's not the only one saying that, it's right after that point, somewhere in there, that we just start taking off. And the 390 would be the new all-time high. But then you go into something called price discovery, and that's where the real action starts, right? The real fun stuff. It's like, where will it land? And with all these catalysts like Fed rate cuts, ETF applications getting approved, all the normal enthusiasm of fourth quarter market performance, and also the Clarity Act coming into play. Yeah, they're all going to give a lot of oxygen to the crypto markets. The M2 money supply is going way up because that big beautiful bill, what they get $3 trillion more to go throw around, that's going to happen. That means more money printing. That also means USDT is also looking to print a whole lot more USDT. We all know what happens when that happens. When USDT is printed, Bitcoin starts to fly. I want Bitcoin to go as high as it can possibly go because